anyone working? I'm just trying to get YouNow working. So, this is top secret, awkward. Phil trying to set YouNow up time. Hi, Lily. I think it's just me and you right now. I'm just tweeting, and I need to get moved up the queue, whatever that means. Hey, Marlon, you found me too, and Bethany and Emma. So when I get to the front of the queue, I think you're going to press me that way on the arrow or something, then I can start the show. Oh, we've got 10 viewers. Hey, Pinky and Lena, and Sarah, and Ina, and Lucy, and Katie, and Heidi, and Katie, and Emma, and Rachel, and Pinkle, and Megan, and Ali. I'm just going to check the tweet has worked, and if I'm going to get moved to the front of the queue or not. So everyone press that button, and then I'll get into the front of the queue. I think, I don't really understand you now, probably. People are finding me, I think. Hey, Marlon and Jessica. Did you guys come from Twitter? Did Twitter work? Did this link work from Twitter? Twitter worked. Yay! Okay, so you may be wondering, why are you sat in the dark, Phil? Well, we're in the middle of a power cut, which is really annoying. So I'm stealing internet from the people next door, who obviously have got some battery-powered internet or aren't in the middle of a power cut. But then the guy downstairs is in the power cut, and the shop downstairs, and the shop next door, and yeah. So we have no power. I've just been putting loads of ice in the along the stuff in the fridge to make sure that survives. And I've got a candle to protect me from the demons. It's very spooky. It could be like a Halloween live show. Is this spooky? It's such a strong scented candle. It's meant to smell like meadows. It kind of just stinks. Yeah, those things. Oh yeah, so if you have just arrived, please move me up the queue so I get to the front of this queue with that button. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. I've had such a nice birthday. I'll tell you about it when everyone is here, but I think a lot of people are trapped in the other room with this weird new YouNow thing. I am at the front. Am I at the front? I have no idea. Thanks for the happy birthday, Lily. Hi, Laura. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Jess. Hi, Paloma. Hi, Emily. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Aviva. Hi, Christy. Hi, Heidi. So, this YouNow show is a race against time, as at any point during the broadcast, my battery on my Mac could die. At the moment, we're on 72%, which is pretty good. We've got the brightness turned right down, and hopefully it will last at least 20 minutes or something. So I thought we could just have a Q&A and you could like ask me some questions. In the darkness, keep me company from the demons. Thanks for the belated birthday. So my birthday was great. I went to a restaurant called Inamo, which is a restaurant where you order the food by pressing buttons on the table. It's all projected onto the table, and then you get a picture of the food you want to eat, and then you can like order drinks by pressing your tables, and there's no waiter or waitress. So it's like the ultimate thing of not having to talk to other humans. And they had really good cocktails. It was Japanese food. Is my microphone really loud? I will turn it down. 1 second. I don't know why my microphone. Oh, that is loud, sorry. Is that better? Is that better? We're going to have 500 people joining us. 1 second. Yay! Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is the official everyone is together now. Hi. Is my microphone better now? Everyone was complaining my microphone was too loud. Hello, who saw the pre-show in the other room. Is my microphone okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it okay? Is it too loud? Perfecto, said Elena. Yeah, so we are in the middle of a power cut. Loads of people on this street have got no power. I've got no power. We are in a race against time for my Mac before it runs out. I'm stealing the internet from next door. I have this candle to keep me alive that really stinks. And also my phone torch. That's really horrific. Okay, I won't be using the phone torch. Let's just have it like this. I'm on the internet because I'm stealing internet. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell the police. Although it's their fault having an open network, right? We need Sherlock. Sherlock can come fix me and save me from the power cut. It's been happening for about an hour. I'm hoping the electricity company will fix it because it's really annoying. And if my computer dies and my phone dies, because my phone's only on 18% as well for some reason, then I will just be in the darkness. I should tell horror stories with you guys. It's not really a ghost story kind of day, is it, though? That's more of an October Halloween thing to do. So why don't I just answer some questions until my Mac dies, which will hopefully be at least 20 minutes. Vita said, how was the lemon grab cake? It was delicious. My friend Bryony made me a lemon grab cake, which was a Victoria sponge with a lemon grab face, and he had cherries for eyes. And it was really good. And the candles, I look like I've got no eye. That's so creepy. I do have that eye as well. What if I put this here instead? Is that better? No, that's worse. The candles were all special candles that glowed in different colours. It tasted great. It tasted slightly lemony as well. And as I cut into it, I imagined him screaming, "Unacceptable!" Yeah, so it was delicious. And I also had so many sweets. My mum bought me loads of sweets. She bought me Percy pigtails, which aren't Percy pigs, but they're fizzy Percy pigs in the shape of the tail of a pig. Which are delicious. And I had another cake that my parents brought. So basically, it's been amazing. Wow, I'm just going to eat this sweet while you all stare at me. That was a good idea, Phil. What did I get? I got the new Mario game. The new Mario Wii U game. I got a really awesome backpack, which I can't show you because it's dark, so you'll have to wait till I show it in a video or something. But it's like a Galaxy backpack, but it's also a hologram, which is really, really, really cool. Dan got me a Jake from Adventure Time hoodie, which is amazing. If you look on my Twitter, you'll see a picture of me wearing that hoodie. It looks like the episode where Jake is in a Finn suit, or Finn's in a Jake suit. Finn's in a Jake suit, so like he's stretched to be the shape of a hoodie. I wore it on the tube the other day, and all the people on the tube were like, "Look how cool that hoodie is!" Although they were British, so they didn't say it, but I saw it in their eyes that they appreciated it. I looked a bit like a beacon. It's a really bright hoodie. Megan's walking out of the cinema, lol, and watching me. Jack has a Galaxy bag. That's cool. Hannah said, what's your best score on Flappy Bird? If you've not heard of Flappy Bird, I'll be surprised because it's going crazy on the internet at the moment. I will just show you Flappy Bird. It's the worst thing ever. It's so annoyingly addictive because it's not even that fun. Here we go. So I've got the sound turned on. Here we go. This is Flappy Bird. Can we see this? Wait. Oops. Let's do it again. It's so hard doing it on the screen. No! That's too bright. Anyway, my high score is 48. I really wanted to beat 50. I was saying, oh no, I've got dark. I was saying to myself that if I beat 50, then I'm going to stop playing. And I got to 48, and then every time I get close to 50, my brain freaks out, and I'm like, I'm going to beat it, I'm going to beat it. And then as soon as I start thinking about it, I die. I'm only ever good at the game if I'm not thinking about playing the game. It's really weird. A has a high score of 75. Georgina has 76. 29. Marla has 19. Ashley said, how do you manage 48? Well, if you think about it, the game is always the same. So it doesn't get any more difficult or less difficult. So if you get 7, if you just get 7 again, and then 7 after that, and then 7 after that, it'll just be the same game. But you just have to be lucky enough not to die in a stupid way. My friend has 97, which is incredible. I haven't seen anyone on Twitter with more than, like, 40. Amy has 32. It's so popular, it exploded. I've never known an iPhone game to get so popular so quickly. Chelsea has 179. What? I want evidence. I want evidence of these over 100s. Not that I don't believe you, but what? They should have like a Flappy Bird Olympics. Phil, were you in Reading? No, I was not in Reading. Can you get the plasma ball? I would, but we don't have any power. So it's just a glass globe, which wouldn't be very entertaining in the night time. Muggleborn's brother has 19. Yeah, I think if you get past 20, I think that's a good achievement, and then you'll get the hang of it and get better. If you're stuck around 7, you're like, you haven't got the bronze medal yet. At least try and get to 10. Where is Dan? He was in town, and he's going to come back with some candles and hopefully some food. Because all I have to eat at the moment is Percy Pigs and Percy Pigtails and leftover cake, which isn't a big thing to complain about, but I do want to eat some chicken or something tonight. I want some chicken. The word chicken is creepy when said in a dark room. Chicken. So ask me some questions, guys. Let's do a Q&A. There's going to be no drawing game today, so you wouldn't really be able to see what I'm drawing. And I wouldn't be able to see what you were drawing. And it'd just be a giant fail. Chicken. Why is it so dark? It's because I've had a power cut. There is no electricity in the Phil house. Victoria said, will you be going to Radio 1 Big Weekend? I don't know yet. Maybe. We went last year. It's going to be in Glasgow this year, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Access all areas tomorrow, so Sarah, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy radio show because there's going to be, I think, 40 or 50 people in the audience watching us do it. So expect something exciting, but not your traditional radio show. I think there's going to be a lot of interacting with these special people who won the chance to come in and watch. So we'll be like asking them the hashtag and stuff like that. And playing, I think they'll be in Dan vs. Phil as well. So it'll be quite weird because rather than being in the studio, we're going to be holding microphones and like speaking to an audience. So look forward to that. What's your favourite birthday present? Probably the Galaxy backpack, the lemongrab cake, or the Jake hoodie. Eli said, have you seen Frozen? I have not seen Frozen, but I hear that it's very important that I watch it. This light is making me feel a bit sick. If you have like one light shining at one eye for ages, it can make you feel sick. We're going to have to go into full dark mode. You can just see like the edge of a blue nose now. How is your broadband working in a power cut? Because I'm stealing it from some people next door who have an unsecure network. Do you want to build a snowman, said Katie? We've got no snow. We've had no snow this winter. I hear there might be some on the way in February, though. Look at my teeth. They're glowing. I'm going to set fire to my hair. Did you like The Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. It has the most F words in any movie in the history of time. It's because it's 3 hours long. I was worried because it's 3 hours long that it was going to be super long, and then I wouldn't get bored, but I'd be like, okay, I'm ready for this to end. But I was really into the characters, so it didn't seem like it was 3 hours long. My butt didn't fall asleep too much. Also, lots of nakedness and drugs. There were so many old people in the cinema, and I was like, I'm so glad you're not my grandparents. Lots of nakedness. Why is it dark? Because of a power cut. We have no power. The internet will die soon. I'm on 44% now, guys. Oh, so let's keep these questions coming in quickly. I'm sorry it's going to be a shorter live show than usual, but I wanted to see you guys, so I thought I'd try and steal some internet. The Fault in Our Stars. I watched the trailer. I was quite intrigued. I think I need to read the book before I watch the movie. It looks really sad. All I'm gathering from it is that it's going to be sad, but also heartwarming and emotional. Read the book, said Lexi. I will read the book before I watch it. Everyone seems to love it. Read the book, it's amazing. Don't do it, Phil, no. Uh-oh, 22%. What am I going to do when this switches off, guys? I'm just going to be sat in darkness. The book is amazing. Okay, I will read it. If you're new to YouNow, all you need to do is sign in with Facebook up there and then click Become a Fan. And then when I do a giveaway in the future, you will be entered into that giveaway. Someone just asked, what is this YouNow thing? And I think that means you can go in the chat as well, but you might be able to do that anyway. Steal Dan's MacBook and jump on that. I can see black. I am here. Look at these eyes. God, it looks so creepy. Hello. It's really windy outside as well. I'm glad I'm not scared of the dark. Imagine if I was scared of the dark and these trees are like crashing against the windows. At least it's not a thunderstorm though, right? I can't see anything. I'll put the iPhone light on again. It was just giving me a headache because it's so intense. It's like, why would that need to be so bright? It looks like a horror film, oh my god. I swear something just moved in the corner of the room. Does your household have no candles? So Julia, we have a single candle that smells of tropical meadow. Whoa, it stinks. It actually stinks. Bad move. My mum bought me that. She mustn't have a good nose for sniffing good candles. Nikki said, did you get a new phone? Yes, I did. It's got a boring cover on it at the moment, but it's just the new iPhone because mine was on its last legs. I couldn't open Twitter in like 10 minutes. So I upgraded. To a new one. Laura said, draw something. The drawing game's not happening today. We don't have time. We're on a limited juice. Do a goat nose, said Rika. That was a parrot. That sounded like a parrot. I love the video of the shouting goat. That's like, whoa! 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 If you say goat sounds like a man on YouTube, it's so funny. Taylor said buy some electric candles, also known as bulbs. Why did you have a power cut? I don't know, maybe a badger chewed through the wires. Or maybe something else is happening. Maybe it's a horror movie. The last thing you see is the serial killer behind me going, is that a shadow? I'm going to start scaring myself. How long do we have left together? It's still on 22. My Mac is broken completely. Like if you press on the battery sign, it just says replace now. So it sticks on the same number for ages. So we're still on 22. So we're doing okay. Lexi says, Phil, your fringe looks good today. Thanks! It's a shame you can't really see me. Use Dan's Mac. I can't. I think it's dead. I opened it and it's not switching on. So it's either on like 13%, but it's not been plugged in. And then the rest of the computers are iMacs, which you need the power for. Also, I don't want to leave this and then have to come back in a different room and then disappear again 5 minutes later, because that's really confusing for this YouNow thing. Your hair is very long. I know, I need to get it cut soon. Tell Dan to bring us all food. I'm hoping he's going to bring some kind of popcorn. I'm craving popcorn. Well, I just looked at the moon. The moon looks really cool tonight. It's almost like a completely zero moon. It's like a lunar eclipse. Is it a lunar eclipse? Or is it just a new moon? Twilight. Anyway, moon! I'm new, so hi Phil. The live shows aren't usually this dark. There's usually some colour, but today a power cut is happening. Should we tell a horror story? Who shall be the horror story about? Benedict Cumberbatch was the first thing I saw. Okay. And what's the monster that's chasing him? Bats, okay. And Winnie the Pooh, and a bacon peed. Okay, and how does something die? What's the death? The reason of death? A toaster abuse. What? Flappy Bird and toaster abuse. Okay, here we go, right. Scary faces on, guys. Things are about to get serious. It was a cold February night. Benedict Cumberbatch was sat in his dusty house, pulling his best Otterbatch face in the mirror. Da-da-dong! He heard a knock at the door, but Watson was away in Japan with his new wife. Who could it be? Who could it be? He looked through the peephole, but all he could see was chains. Chains. And fear. He heard the rattling of the chains, but he would not be disturbed, for he was Sherlock Holmes, and these matters do not disturb such a clever man. So he opened the door to see Miley Cyrus eating a bacon peed, swinging in his hallway. I forgot who the other person that was angry was. Who was the other monster? Flappy Bird. And she was playing Flappy Bird at the same time. She only got to 3 points. And he was like, haha, a true detective can get to at least 26. But then she threw the iPhone at his face and stuck her tongue out, but her tongue was just long, and it was getting longer and longer and longer, and longer and longer and longer, and then it wrapped around his neck and went up the stairs, and the tongue just kept going, and Sherlock was like, no, Watson, save me, save me! And then it's when it happened. Miley Cyrus's tongue went into the toaster, and the toaster was like, don't abuse me, Miley, this is toaster abuse! And then she pressed the toaster down with the edge of her tongue, sending an electric spark all the way down her tongue and killing Sherlock Holmes. Dun dun dun! We're being really scared then, I'm sorry. That was an early Halloween treat for you guys. I'm scared now. In this shadowy house. But was he really dead? That is the question. Moffat should get me to write the stories. That would be very entertaining. Guys are on 19%. I'm so disturbed, said Danielle. Megan just arrived and is now really scared. I would have blown out the candle at the end, but then we would have just been plunged into complete darkness. No! What will you do after the battery dies? I have no idea. I might play Flappy Bird with my remaining 11% on my phone. Or I could play on the DS, actually. I know my DS is fully charged. What did Caveman cavemen do without electricity, guys. How do you still have Wi-Fi? Because I'm stealing some, but don't tell anyone. It's a secret. That was the best thing ever. Thanks. I really like making up stories on the spot. I had some strange source material to work with. The light has gone down. My high score on Flappy Bird is 48, as I said before. Jaina really needs to pee. Take the laptop, although don't, because that's weird. Chicken. People keep just whispering chicken into the chat. I see it. Caitlin's is 43. It's so annoying when you think you're going to beat it and then you don't. Because you start to think about what you're doing. What will I do without the internet? I don't know, guys. I wanted to make a video today as well. That'll be a fun video. A completely black video called Power Cut. I can't even charge the camera thing or use the lights. Living on the edge. Get the internet on your DS. Oh, I could maybe. If I like sit next to the wall. I'm going to stay live till the battery dies, yeah. Kazmiria says, say cucumber. Selena has 125 on Flappy Bird. What? Jeremy said a power cut would be a good video topic. True. I will see if the battery is working on the camera. That might be quite a funny video. How does the other person have the internet? Some of the houses on this street have power and some don't. But the people I'm stealing this internet off to, obviously. Maybe they've got one of those weird air cloud things. How was your birthday? It was brilliant, thank you very much. I don't see my family much, so it was great to see them. And I ate some miso cod, which was delicious, and some sushi, and a lot of cake, and the most delicious ribs ever. I'm making everyone hungry now. I also had a watermelon martini. Drink responsibly, kids. Unless you are kids, then don't drink until you can, legally. How was Bryony's cake? It was amazing. It was such a surprise as well. I didn't know she'd made me a cake. Oh no, I just got the beep of death. Guys, I'm going to die soon. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to be alone. When the mat goes boop, it just did that. Okay, I've turned the brightness off. So we're on the lowest brightness now. Don't leave us, Phil. I'm sorry. Blame London and its power supply, or the badger that bit through the cables. No, Slender Man is behind you. Guys, Miley Cyrus is going to put a tongue in my toaster and kill us all. It's so scary. The horror. It's okay, I'm still here, look, see? Ugh, that's so bright, jeez. You are going to be missed. It's not like I'm dying, you'll see me tomorrow on the radio show. There's the llama behind you. Maybe if I rub its fur enough, it'll get some static electricity and set fire to the house. Okay, 14% now, guys. 14%. Oh, this is so tense. I'll answer as many questions as I can quickly. So quick, fire some at me. If I just disappear, it's because it died. I won't be able to say goodbye because I've had the warning beep now. So I've got no idea when it's going to die. So it's just going to switch off. So this is a goodbye now, but I'll just answer questions. The end is near. Dun dun dun. Living on the Edge. Favorite My Chemical Romance song. I really like Mama, We All Go to Hell and Famous Last Words and most of their songs. Do you like your presents? I loved my presents. I felt really lucky to have such nice friends and family. Imagine if you just saw Slender Man behind me and then this cut off. 11%, guys. Favorite TV show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Favorite food, miso cod was delicious. Chicken. Hashtag pray for Phil. Oh no. Superman or Batman? Flaw. Batman. I like Spider-Man the best. I'll never let go, Phil. Titanic moment. I'll be in your memories forever. Cats or dogs? It's a tough one, but today I'm thinking cats. Pizza or cake? Cake. Use the plasma ball. I can't because I don't have any electricity. Don't rub it in my face, Megan. London or Manchester? Oh, I like both. I can't choose. How's Animal Crossing going? I've neglected them all and they've died. They're probably eating each other like cannibals now. 4%! Oh no, I've got 4%! How did that happen? This Mac is terrible. I guess I should start saying bye to people. Bye, Hannah and Abigail and Tessa and Emma and Sarah and Lauren.